Who made this monstrosity?
Pick the Percocet, set, icy on my neck, hit you with that check, teachers by the flex.
What's good? What's going on? What's new? What's happening? Raw reactions here. Welcome back to the channel. And you guys have seen the thumbnail. I hope there'll be a thumbnail. I'm very trampled one. But if you haven't seen, there's no thumbnail. You've seen the title of the video. Diddy responds to the to the leaked video of how he mercilessly attacked and basically he responded to the nonsense to the nonsense situation he was in, where he attacked a woman. Attacked Cassie, let me not act like I don't know. I saw like what 5 seconds of the video, but I said I was gonna come and react to it here. Now, off rip, I don't know what the hell he's going to say. Clearly he's trying to save face. I don't know how that's going to work for him. Also, nobody's going to believe. Well, the sensible people are not going to believe this. I don't even think anybody will believe this, actually. Because, bro, what do you want to say? What exactly do you want to say that's going to avert the fact that you attack somebody, that you mercilessly beat somebody and dragged her around a hallway, and even threw, I think there was one, he threw a vase at her or something. Yeah, he did. How do you want to defend that? But anyway, I guess that's what we're here to check out. And today we'll be reacting to Abba and Preach's thoughts on the video. So let's dive on in.
Like, usually you're good on rating excuses, apologies. Mm-hmm. That's your thing. Yeah. And you're going to rate this thing for us so we know what the heck going on. All right.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life.
It's already cringe just looking at it. It's fake pretending. It's fake pretending. It's already clear. It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest time. What was dark about your life then? Man, if you don't... Let's keep going.
Sometimes you gotta do that.
Do what? Hold on.
Right. It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I hit rock bottom. But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video.
Your actions in that video were inexcusable, but somehow this video feels like an excuse. I don't know, am I the only one that thinks that? Let's keep going.
I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy and go into rehab. I had to ask God for His mercy and grace.
To the hell no. See, one thing I hate, one thing I absolutely hate is you messed up. You know you messed up. You really messed up. You know you really messed up. Take it with your full chest. I don't like this thing of people bringing supernatural forces into it, like like the devil made me do it, or God will see me through. I hate it. It's like don't try and bring any other person or any other thing into your nonsense. Carry your own cross. What the hell? Hold on, what did you say?
Had to ask God for His mercy and grace.
Ask God for His mercy, man. If you don't shut the hell up, I don't know. Am I the only one that cringes? I believe a lot of you cringe at that. It makes no sense. I've asked God for His mercy and whatever. Bro, this thing is just so fake. Let's keep going.
I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness.
Nobody is giving it to you, don't worry.
I'm truly sorry.
Of course, nobody's really having it, but I really want to know, how would you rate that?
I give it 3 Karen tears out of 10.
3 is being generous. 3 is being very generous, in my opinion.
3 Karen tears.
Yeah.
Why so low, Abba?
The apology
The apology.
or the restitution has to match the act. If I smack you in the face out of nowhere,
Yeah.
really hard,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I'm sorry.
No. No, we fine.
But if I say something like, yo,
I will deaf you back. You call it a slap, I'm doing nothing like I'm sorry. Yeah, the apology has to match the action. Yeah. It's not everything that you just saw with I'm sorry. It's not. You can try, but it's not. Let's keep going.
like, oh, I don't think you look good out of nowhere, and you didn't even.
No, we fine.
But if I say something like, yo, like, oh, I don't think you look good out of nowhere, and you didn't even ask, like, hey, you know what? That's my bad. I shouldn't have said that. That
matches.
matches.
That matches.
That matches.
Yeah, we have a match.
Someone says, I take full responsibility.
What does that mean?
Mm-hmm.
What does
I
it
take
mean?
full accountability
What does it mean?
because let's see.
When the allegations first came out, I remember he was calling her a liar. He was saying she was a liar.
Are you for real? Wow, bro. So we went from she's a liar to I take full responsibility. Fake nonsense. Come on. Let's keep going.
A bunch of people was trying to get him. It was untrue and stuff like that.
Mhm.
My question to you is he sorry it happened? Or is he...
Nope. He's sorry we found out. Exactly. Another angle. He is sorry. At least I'm assuming that's what he's going to say. That's what Preach is going to say. He's sorry that we found out. See, I have a lot to say, but let me just hold myself. Let's keep going.
He got caught? Is he sorry it happened? Or is he sorry he got caught?
This is Fluffy Daddy just a few weeks ago.
Fluffy Daddy.
For the last couple of weeks, I've sat here silently to watch people try to assassinate my character.
He said that. Assassinate my character on. Oh, yeah. Bro, you're going to jail, bro. Or at least you should go to jail, bro. Who even knows if that will happen? But let's keep going.
My reputation, my legacy, my take that. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. He's talking about Cassie, the woman he was beating right there. Let me be absolutely clear.
Oh, clarity. We have clarity here.
I did not.
Oh, shit.
I never did.
Sleep with that woman. Wait, no.
Any of the wrong black man. Did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth. Signed, the diddler. Now, this man, that was his response. And it's easy to say take accountability once there's nowhere else to hide.
Hey, wow.
See, when your high-priced lawyers came through, was you about taking accountability then? No. You did everything to avoid it.
That's a bar.
Now that you have no choice but to take accountability, you're saying, I take it. No, boo-boo. You're not taking accountability. It's being shoved down your throat and forced on you. That's not the same thing. That's not the same thing. The difference between someone coming out of their own will and wants to come to apologize to you and someone having to do it because someone's holding a gun to their head, we know that difference. We know the difference.
Basically, he's acting under duress. He's not doing it based on... Is duress the right word? Yeah, I would say so. Duress because of he has no other choice. He didn't come out at first to say, okay, I did this, I admit. If anything, the moment she brought a lawsuit, you paid her the next day, within 24 hours. Because now you're taking accountability then. Let's keep going.
So, the apology is trash. It's horrible. The only thing that could have made it worse was being like, I'm sorry you felt that I abused you. That's the only way that you could have made it worse.
No, because if... No.
You know those apologies?
No.
The apologies that are not apologies? I'm sorry you feel disrespected.
Yeah, but the video...
But to emphasize on what he said, on what Abba said, you can argue that his initial release of all these slanderous accusations against me, if you think about it, it's kind of like saying, I'm sorry you felt like I abused you because I didn't really abuse you. So in a sense, he actually did say that. Clearly, we know the motive of he was trying to de-escalate the whole situation before the video was released. But if you think about it, he was kind of saying, I'm sorry you feel that way, because that is not how I saw it. Either way, it's a messed up case. Let's keep going. Bro, this is just sick, I beg.
We could clearly show that she felt something, and it was just not in her feelings.
Well, I'm sorry you felt like I beat your ass and dragged you across and threw a fire pot at your head. I'm sorry you feel that way.
Okay, he's addressing it. Exactly. It's like saying, I'm sorry you felt... Bruh, exactly. This is just even irritating watching. Because you as a grown-ass man knows that kind of... This is why I believe you as a grown-ass man knows that apology is not going to... No, you know nobody will believe it. Fine, you're trying to de-escalate the situation and everything. You know nobody will believe it. Because it's like, are you trying to insult me? Or are you trying to insult everyone that watches? That will see it and actually believe it? It's like, are you okay? It makes no sense now. It makes no sense. Let's keep going.
Crazy. That's a 1 out of 10.
That's a 0. That's a 0.
Yeah.
That's a sub.
That doesn't matter what you do.
That's in the negative.
Yeah. I mean, listen. In the wake of this, in relation to the last conversation we had, the son came out and defended his dad after the video came out?
He did?
He came out and he said, guys, this is something from 2016 and they handled it then. Why y'all bringing it up now? That was his response.
Bruh. Which of the songs? Don't tell me it's the one that released the diss track. I think it's him. Guy, shut up. Shut up and stay offline. Shut the hell up and stay offline. What are you speaking for? Hell nah, man. Let's keep going.
In that video.
So, you know what? And I try to see okay. In the last video that we did, I try to see the perspective of the maybe. You know what I mean? Playing devil's advocate. But goddamn, playing devil's advocate is really just an expression. I'm not actually talking about the devil. But in this case, goddamn. No, you cannot beat up. It's just, you, for real, you know what? Son, I'm going to give you an advice for you. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, shut up. Yeah. Be quiet. What are you speaking? I drink water, may I calm down. What are you speaking on? Eh? What are you speaking? What are you speaking for? Let's remove the whole standing up for your pops. Shut up. The first time the diss, and that was like a diss towards 50 Cent. It's like, okay, hey, people can look at it that a small percentage of people can look at it as you're being with the whole thing going on. You're trying to be sticking for your pops. But after this, shut up. Don't even speak. You are still speaking. You that in the last song, you more or less. It already seems like you snitched on your pops already, because that's what people are saying. The whole man, shut up, go offline, go on vacation till they come back and carry you. What's your problem? Let's keep going.
Sit that one out. Sit down. Reflect on it.
Go into hiding, safe. As in, after this video, after the video that was released, you're actually meant to go into hiding, not even just stay offline. Man.
Listen.
God damn.
Listen.
That's a complete disregard for people. If you come in now and that's your excuse, you
know what accountability would look like? Why don't you go on and admit all the other evil things that you claim you never did in the statement? Go ahead and admit to those things. Don't just apologize. Don't say you're asking God for forgiveness. There's people you hurt on this earth that you have to pay restitution for. Mm-hmm. It ain't just God that you got to look to. It's got to be the people that you hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they can choose not to forgive you, but have you ever tried to actually make amends for all the evil things that you've done to people? Have you begun to sow the seeds to
And that's the thing. If you want to, now personally, I don't, like I said earlier, don't bring any supernatural force without God to deal with your nonsense, especially God. But okay, I hope God can forgive me. No, wala. For those of you that did Christian religious knowledge back in secondary school, there was this topic that always stood out to me: faith and works. It's like, basically what that topic taught was, faith is you asking God for something. The work is you actually working towards what you asked God for. Right? It's like, God, please help me pass my exam. Don't just sit down and not read. Work towards that. Since you offended some people, because of course she's not the only person you offended. Since you offended some people, including her, if you genuinely feel sorry, go and start working towards how you can provide some form of restitution towards those people. You feel sorry, don't you? No, wala. Work towards the feeling sorry. Yeah, this is nonsense, bro. Let's keep going.
The evil things that you've done to people. Have you begun to sow the seeds to undo the wrath that you've brought upon the land? It's not enough to just, I'm talking to God. Okay, well, you know what? God also wants you to take action in real life.
Some of us are not Christians.
You slap your wife, you don't go just talking to God. Who do you have to talk to?
Therapy.
It ain't Ghostbusters. So I just see stuff like this, and the mentioning of God bothers me. Not because I don't think there's nothing good to come from like having that conversation.
Because it just feels like the general excuse to use. Man.
And find that forgiveness in yourself and with your higher power. Good to come from like having that conversation and finding that forgiveness.
Hold on, let me go back.
So I just see stuff like this, and the mentioning of God bothers me. Not because I don't think there's nothing good to come from like having that conversation and finding that forgiveness in yourself and with your higher power. Good. There's people here that you hurt. Yeah. That's the one portion of it. The second thing is, the more you peel back the layers, like when you go read the Cassie allegations, like there's dozens of things from her being trafficked by this guy, him sitting in the corner while other dudes are taking like she's being forced to do these things. There's some really disgusting stuff that he needs to. You want come and actually admit to what you did.
Because the thing is, you just apologized for that day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. In the book, book is full. What about the other days?
Yep. What about the other people?
What about the mother of your child? Of your kids?
Yep.
Ron, that is something I said in the previous video. Because definitely, now even with this video releasing, it just even more confirms to me at least that he was definitely abusive with his his kids' moms. Because if you can comfortably do that in 2016, we're talking 2016. 2016 might have been 8 years ago, but it is still, bro. It's not as if it's like the early 2000s. You feel it is still very much should I say computer? Yeah, it's still very much a computer. I don't know whether computer is the right term to use, but you understand, it's still very much a modern age. Exactly. If you can comfortably do that in 2016, in a hallway, in the open, because I know for a fact the hallway you ran down, I know for a fact there were people in those rooms that definitely, or let me say most likely, heard what was going on, even if they didn't want to come. Let me just throw that in there. The fact that you can do it there then means you definitely did it way back in the early 2000s. In times where smartphones were not necessarily a rampant or a normal thing, you definitely did it back then, my guy. Oh, you're not my guy, God forbid. But you definitely did it back then. It's like, bro, let's keep going.
What about the other people?
What about the mother of your child? Of your kids?
Yep.
It's the other things. It's the things that we did not see. The things that are not backed up at that.
No, I don't know. I'm just genuinely wondering what the mother of his kids went through. I genuinely think he somehow, well, I genuinely think he lied to his kids, man. And because he's painted himself as this mogul and everything, and kids looking up to their dads or their parents and everything. Bro, what I believe is, and I think I said this in the last video, I think it's a matter of when at this point. When the kids find out that their mothers passed through the same thing, then their minds will totally change about him. Because I think that's part of the issues with the son that is out here speaking. I think he, in as much as he's being dumb by coming out to speak in public, I think he's genuinely in denial of there is no way this is my father. You know when you've known someone for so long and you've seen the person in such a light that even if when there's physical proof, you still somehow are like, there is no way. Now, in as much as there are people who, of course, they can't say anything because of this physical proof, but still they can't believe more. So this is you. Then there are people who, no matter the proof you show them, it's like, no, it's not possible. Why? Because of the idea of that person in their head. So I genuinely believe he's in denial of the idea of his dad in his head. So still, it doesn't excuse his behavior coming out to say that was in 2016. You guys are bringing up something that happened 8 years ago. Or even if it happened 15, 12,000 years ago, it still happened. Come on, man. Well, you're a grown-ass man. Nobody's meant. Let's keep going.
Things that are not backed up with a camera. The things that we don't know about, that you know.
Mm-hmm. I think there's ways in which I can understand someone denying the evil things that they've done. But you also have to understand that people are not going to give you the grace that you didn't give them when you lied to them. Mm-hmm. You haven't earned it. You haven't earned it. And if you want it, you got to take action. That's all that matters. But the truth is, this man has done a lot of evil things. Everything from beating all the women in his life to including his mother. When I heard he was slapping his mom, I'm like, hey, yo, some of y'all built different.
Let's go on.
That's crazy. And you go on to learn all the weird, funky shit that this guy's done to supposed men in the industry as well. And it's like, you're taking responsibility? My friend, I don't think there's enough bullets that you could put in your own temple to take responsibility for some of the evil shit that you've done.
Jokes aside, yeah. Because how do you walk back from this? You don't. You don't. In any way, even if, because I'm sure if there was a way to, if there was a way for whoever he has offended, if there was a way for the people he has offended to, let's say, off him 1,000 times over, I don't think it would be enough for them. I don't. So how do you walk back from something like this? You don't. You're not coming to drop on a useless video because of it has blown up in your face. Let's keep going.
But hey, that ain't for me to decide. That's for the people you hurt and your maker. So, the internet's not the one you got to be apologizing to. They're not the ones who were hurt by this. They're not the ones who were beat.
Also, our maker is not mad. So, I don't think he will listen to you in terms of this. I don't know his mind, but I know he's not mad. And if this cannot convince anybody, because God, you know how God knows your heart. God knows your heart. So you cannot deceive him. Even if you can deceive anybody with this video, there's no way you can deceive him.
This isn't an apology. This is just enough so that the people who want to support him could feel like, oh, well, you know, he's talking to God, or he's doing the steps, or whatever it is. Boss, guess what happens when you beat people up for years and you beat them repeatedly with weapons? You go to jail. That's what happens. You don't get on Instagram and make a video and get away with it. Mm-hmm. How you take a responsibility? Walk your ass to the courthouse and then I'll believe you. After the courthouse, admit it to all the things that you've done, okay? Go to jail, and then maybe we could actually have a conversation.
That's accountability.
And that's a big maybe.
Responsibility.
Yeah.
Take the plane back. Come back.
Yeah.
Come back.
Go meet with the people that you hurt.
Come back.
Yeah.
Come back on land.
Fucking coward.
Come back here.
Hey. And all the people, all the guys, all the people I saw who were getting on videos loudly defending him. Then this video come out, they make a little, get on camera. Mm-hmm. Huh? Mm-hmm. Get on camera.
Yeah. All of you that were defending him before, apologize. As in, the same way, and apologize to her. Don't apologize to the public. The same way you were saying, oh, she came out because of money, she's after money, this and this, nothing. Come out and apologize to her. Keep that same energy. Come out and apologize to her. Maybe then he will actually see you guys and follow through. Well, that's not going to happen. But come out and apologize to her. Fucking idiots. Let's be going.
And say how evil that was. The same way you voraciously defended the man. I think I invented that word. It don't matter.
No, I think it should be a word.
It didn't matter.
Because the thing is that you said it and it made sense.
But okay.
So to me, there's
a word that's close to it. I just don't know what it is.
Veracity?
No.
Veracity.
No. It doesn't matter. All that matters is this.
I think it's a word.
All the people who are defending him loudly, y'all should be also admitting you was wrong. That's it.
Say it.
But anyways, that's it for today's video. What y'all think about the apology? Rate it out of 10. Rate it.
It's a word. Voraciously is a word.
First of all, that was a great video. I don't know who would say that and actually feel sorry or feel his son already proved otherwise. But majority speaking, or speaking for the majority, I don't think who would see that video and be like, oh, okay, he feels genuine, seems like he's sorry. Like, bro, I don't know how you walk back from. I don't know how you walk back from this. There is no walking back from it. As far as I'm concerned, Let them leak more videos. Let them leak more evidence. And for all of you that were actually saying Cassie is this, she's after money, all of you that were trying to base it on whatever nonsense idea that was in your mind, you should come out and apologize to her. The same way you were big and braggadocious in public saying she's after money, this and this, come and apologize to her. This is somebody that went through that. She didn't see, even when people came out, she didn't see anything. And I don't blame her, because you don't want to live through that experience again. You don't. Talking about things like that could be you are reliving the whole thing. Well, you guys that came out to defend him, go and apologize to her. That was a dumb apology, bro. Let's even include the fact that there was some PR in it. It's still a dumb take. But hey, anyway, that's it for today. You guys should let me know what you think in the comment section. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
The Percocet sets, I see on my neck. Hit you with that check. We just bout to flex. Pick the Percocet sets, I see on my neck.